This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. So today I'm going to show you this clip of Tracy McGrady speaking on LeBron. Check this clip out.
I think when we talk about Bron, obviously we hold him to high regards of what he was able to accomplish, rightfully so. But when you look at Bron and you look at Kobe, Bron is the system. Mm-hmm. Do we agree with that? Yep. Bron is the system. Kobe played in the system. Mm-hmm. Do you think if Bron played in a system like the triangle and Kobe was the system, do they have the same type of success individually? That's the question.
Yeah, you got them in deep thought right now, ponder. So you put
put Bron in the triangle
with Shaq
in the triangle. No, put him in the
triangle.
I'm just saying, put him in the triangle. It doesn't.
Oh, okay, put him in the triangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have that same success as a player?
Who, Kobe?
Both of them. If Cole played like Bron, pace, controlling tempo, facilitating.
Oh, pass the ball? Nah, he ain't passing that.
No.
So Bron. So what you saying? So
the 81.
No. Okay, so if you're taking,
Bron can't play like Bron can't play like Kobe, or Kobe can't play like Bron in the system.
Kobe can't play like Bron. I gotta give him those teams too. Then
give him the teams.
So I gotta give him the
teams.
The teams he scored all the points on and they didn't win nothing because he don't care about them.
So he don't win.
Yeah, 81.
He's gonna get the scoring. He's gonna get all the scoring titles. He's gonna get the scoring titles.
But he
has a record in scoring for sure.
But he's not gonna win, Swag?
No, but I don't think LeBron could be like Kobe though. That's the thing. I don't think LeBron would never win a championship.
See,
in the triangle.
In a triangle, I think
because he gotta shoot and do all that other stuff. He can't drive in. Ain't no driving lanes for him.
It's because I'm in a triangle.
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say to this. If Bron got introduced to the triangle at an early age,
that's different.
Bron would have expanded his game.
I'm about to say that would be different.
Tremendously.
Yeah.
We probably would be seeing he's not as fast or uber athletic like he once was. But if we take Bron, who he is now, with the athleticism, speed and everything, agility, and put him in that triangle, learning that, I think we're talking about, I don't think it's a question.
Yeah, you couldn't.
I don't think there's a question who the greatest player would be. But to me, would he be better than Kobe?
No. And the reason I say no is because it becomes he'd be a better winner because the triangle is this. It makes you play because I played in a Princeton. What happens with the triangle is this. I can't focus directly on you because it's UCLA cuts, right? It's
a lot of movements.
Everybody, the weakness moves,
yes,
and it forces us from really trying to guard you.
Yep.
So now I got to cut.
It gives you space.
Now everybody done moved through. Now I get to do my one-on-one, right? So because Bron is so unselfish, all this extra moving he does will have elevated his passing. And then when he decided to go, you can't stop him, right? So it helped him become a winner faster, even though he was really smart.
Yeah.
So those little
So here's a question.
Like the Boobie Gibsons and stuff in a triangle would have actually helped him a lot.
Let me just jump in real quick. Tracy McGrady bringing this up definitely sparked a lot of conversation. But saying LeBron would have been better than Kobe just by starting in Los Angeles feels like a huge assumption. There's way more to it: timing, team chemistry, coaching, mindset, and even era differences. It's not just about location. You can't just swap teams and expect the same outcome for every player.
So when we talk about basketball, right, we talk about not having any flaws in your game, right? So if Bron is able to play in a system and be able to be the system, and one can't be the system, but he could be in a system, who's the best basketball player? And I'm not saying one or the other, I'm just posing a question. Because we're saying Bron can play in the triangle. Are we saying that, right? And we're saying Bron is a system. And we're saying Kobe can't be. He can be the system, but he won't win. Is that what we're saying?
I don't know.
No. It's like it's no different than I gotta.
But every team he's won with, he's been in a triangle.
And it reminds me of this. It reminds me of, you take Kobe out of the triangle is no different than taking Kobe and putting him with Rudy T. Right?
Oh.
He is the early MJ, right? You're out there scoring 35 because it's all you. Everybody else, right? So we get that version of him.
But look at the team.
I know, no, but what I said, we still get the version of a guy who's going to go one-on-one. He's going to try to get the scoring titles, MVPs. And then what ends up happening is, once you put him in a system, it makes it easier for him. And a system is this. I look at it like this. If I look at your team and your team sucks and you're out there having 30, 35, 40, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, people don't look at that. If a guy averages 32 and they're going through practice every day and they went through training camp and he averages 32, there's a reason. There's a pecking order, and goddamn, that's him, right? So you expect that when your team is a championship team, did you individually recognize that it was to sacrifice enough to win? And Kobe early knew his team was a championship team and said, yeah, that's all that. I already got 3 of them. I want to be individual. And when he got Paul Gasol, he realized, I think we're good enough to win.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sacrifice and win.
Be in his system.
And that's when I was like, okay, he's really that dude. Yeah. And when Shaq was in Miami, and he realized, okay, I'm a number 2 now.
Yeah.
And said, D-Wade, do your thing. Okay, now with Bron, there was times where he was sacrificing to win when his team wasn't good enough to win yet. And I said, as a player, if I'm going to win a championship, I'm obviously a second option on a championship team. I would want to play with Bron because what he needs, that's what I'm good at.
For sure.
I'm a one-on-one player, and I can hit daggers.
Yeah. He needs the D-Ways, Kyrie.
So play like Kyrie.
Yeah.
And he was smart enough to recognize that's your talent.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's where his game didn't grow. I'm saying in the triangle, it grows.
It grows.
Right? And now he becomes a complete player. Because it puts, you have to be the closer in the triangle. And it gives you, the clearance and space to operate because of all the other shit that's going on. I think he would have learned the footwork, play with his back to the basket, because that's what he did in basketball.
Yeah, he didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have mastered it.
Yeah, he would have. The triangle forces you footwork.
Yes.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. When Tracy McGrady suggests that LeBron James would have been better than Kobe Bryant if he had started his career with the Los Angeles Lakers, it's definitely an interesting take, but one that deserves a deeper look. A lot of fans jump into these comparisons without really considering all the moving parts. It's not just about which team a player begins with. It's about timing, team dynamics, leadership around them, and how the franchise is operating at the time. Kobe came into a Lakers organization that already had history, structure, and was ready to build something. He had to earn his spot and climb up through a veteran system that shaped who he became. His drive, his work ethic, and his competitiveness weren't created by the Lakers, but they were sharpened there. Meanwhile, LeBron came into the league as the face of a franchise immediately. He had to lead from day one in Cleveland with limited support and an enormous spotlight. That journey built a different type of player. To say that simply placing LeBron in Los Angeles at the start would have made him better than Kobe doesn't really account for the different pressures, personalities, or development paths. Some players thrive when they have to build their own lane. Others grow in systems that demand discipline and patience. Both of these legends had those things in their own ways. And while it's tempting to imagine alternate timelines, there's no way to measure how location alone would change greatness. Fans will always have debates like this, and that's part of the fun. But at the end of the day, Kobe and LeBron both carved out unique legacies that can't be swapped or copied. The city matters, but the mindset matters more. Okay, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment, and also like this video. I'll see you in the next video.